All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Steve Malzberg Show. Friday edition. We have made it to Friday. We're live from our New York City studios. Kristen Tate will join us momentarily. But first, we have a lot to catch you up on. It has been a crazy day. Let's start with the bathrooms. And here's what Obama has ordered every school in America to do. Let's put it up on the screen, shall we? A school may not require transgender students to use facilities inconsistent with their gender identity or to use individual user facilities when other students are not required to do so. This is put out by Obama and the Department of Education. Furthermore, let's go to another one, shall we? When a school provides sex-segregated activities and facilities, transgender students must be allowed to participate in such activities and access such as facilities consistent with their gender identity. Well, of course, this is outrageous. This is sick. It's bizarre. It's blackmail. But first, let's hear what Donald Trump had to say about this. I believe this was on the Today Show today.
I believe it should be states' rights, and I think the states should make the decision. They're more capable of making the decision. I felt that from the beginning.
So you're against this administration's directive?
I just think it should be states' rights. I think many things actually should be states' rights, but this is a perfect example of it.
Okay, that was not the Today Show, it was Good Morning America, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Then there was a lieutenant governor of Texas who spit in the face of this order. Watch.
He says he's going to withhold funding if schools do not follow the policy. Well, in Texas, he can keep his 30 pieces of silver. We will not yield to blackmail from the President of the United States.
There you go. Good for him and good for the state of Texas. Your calls on that and everything else coming up, 877-NEWSMAX, 877-639-7629. Donald Trump's taxes. Of course, he says he's not releasing them. And he may not release them. And he's not releasing them until the audit is over for sure. Well, he and George Stephanopoulos got into that, and it got a little personal. Watch some of this.
Do you believe voters have a right to see your tax returns before they make a final decision?
I don't think they do, but I do say this. I will really gladly give them. They're not going to learn anything, but it's under routine audit. When the audit ends, I'm going to present them.
All right, that wasn't good enough for Georgie Poo. Let's watch more.
I sort of have to laugh when Clinton says it. Mrs. Clinton said that I should give my tax returns. What about all the missing emails that she's got? When is she going to give the missing emails or her Goldman Sachs speeches? When is she going to give that? Very, very great hypocrite.
What is your tax rate?
It's none of your business. You'll see it when I release. But I fight very hard to pay as little tax as possible.
By the way, President Obama's effective tax rate was about 18% in 2015. So keep that in mind if we ever do see Donald Trump's. Now, one more, and now it gets a little more personal.
And you said you would release your tax returns when Secretary Clinton released her emails. She has turned over all the emails in her possession.
She didn't turn over all. There's plenty missing. I read yesterday where there are a lot of emails missing. I know she's a good friend of yours, and I know you worked for him and you didn't reveal it. But, she did not turn over her emails. There are a lot of emails missing.
Now, for George Stephanopoulos to say that Hillary turned over all of her emails? Now, what Trump is referring to that he read yesterday is there's emails missing from the State Department, etc. But Hillary herself, of course, admits she deleted tens of thousands of emails that she didn't feel were relevant to what she did at the State Department. Stephanopoulos said with a straight face that Hillary released all of her emails?